Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. I just want to let you know I have a video from yesterday that didn't load. I know everyone on YouTube is kind of having, I'm not going to say everyone, but a lot of people are having difficulties or delays uploading videos, and I am as well. So I uploaded a video yesterday and I just realized that it didn't upload, so I'm uploading it now. But since time is an illusion, which is okay, energy is fluid, hopefully it'll still resonate with someone. And yesterday, I believe I spoke about getting some fresh air and your animal spirit and taking care of your animals. And today I took my own advice and I feel so much better. I feel so much lighter. I feel so much more optimistic and more warm and fuzzy inside. I'm not always a real warm and fuzzy person, but I just feel so warm and fuzzy. Like I just feel like I want to do all these amazing, great things. And I'm someone that likes to give, but the warm and fuzzies, that's usually not me. But I'm totally feeling warm and fuzzy right now. So I'm hoping you guys take that advice. Get out with your animals, love your pets, get that fresh air, get somewhere where there's some water, um, and that sun, get that melanin going, and get that vitamin D being absorbed into your body, whether it be even in a tanning bed or just getting out and riding down the road with the windows down and some sun on your face. Okay, you guys, it does wonders. It works wonders. Okay. So as you can see, I have all my decks out. Well, most of my decks, not all of them, but I'm just kind of clearing all my decks. We've had the full moon energy just yesterday, so I have all my decks. I've shuffled them all. I've did my Florida water on my hands, cleared my hands of any energies that don't resonate with this reading right now. But I'm feeling really good, you guys. I just usually I don't have oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. But usually I know what I'm going to do when I start my readings, but now I'm just going to kind of wing it and just see what the universe wants us to know and where we need to go from here. I'm going to play some music real quick as well so I can get some juices flowing here as well. But I'm just feeling really good, you know. Got some challenges that I have to work through myself, but I'm just not letting that take away my joy. And when I was doing my chakra cards myself this morning for myself, joy was the card that I got. So to me, that made me feel like, okay, you know what, this is the time to get outside. And I did some jogging, some running, and I went outside and meditated by the lake. And I just really appreciated just the view of the day. I didn't get involved into Black Friday. I didn't do any shopping or any of that sort. But I just felt really good to just get out and, again, have that sun on my skin and just breathing in some unrecycled air, fresh air, seeing the birds, seeing the animals, seeing the spiders, the bugs. I made my son go with me. He's usually a video gamer, but I don't watch TV, but he does. So I told him, like, you ride your bike and I'm going to jog, and we're going to take the dog with us. And we're all feeling so much better right now. And we sat outside and just watched the sun and the waves hit the earth. And it was just beautiful, So it's times like that we need to appreciate the small things, because they really end up being the big things. It's the big picture. It's just taking in all that view and your higher self being appreciative of seeing this beautiful earth and why you were brought here, why you descended here, and also your visions also create the endorphins and the happy feelings like I'm feeling right now. So it was great. Look, and reception is at the bottom of the deck as I shuffle the chakra cards. So Let's see here. I'm going to see who we're going to read for today. My spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, my earth, fire, air, and water, my north, south, east, and west, all my elementals, all my fairies, all my guides, anyone that's here for a positive purpose. Please give us some clarity and understanding to the reading. Let's go ahead and start out with the zodiac cards here. And we're going to see what, okay, Aries. All right, well, maybe we'll just go in order for the zodiac signs. So right now we're going to read for zodiac, for Aries, and that's the number 1. I feel like with also the new moon energy or the full moon energy, today is day 1 after the 22nd. Today's the 23rd. So I feel like the Aries card is really appropriate because it's like, it's the number 1, it's the first of the zodiac, but it's also new beginnings as well. Okay, so if you've been seeing 111, 1111, again, this is going to kind of resonate with you. You can see where you have Aries in your chart, or if you feel like you need to take on some of the Aries energy. Some of you might have a lot of air energy, or a lot of earth energy, or a lot of water energy, and sometimes, you know, you might have fire signs, and you're like, you know, you admire them, or you wish you could be more like them, or you like certain qualities from them. So this doesn't have to just be for Aries people. This can be for people that want to inherit some of the Aries qualities. Okay, so let's go with that and see where we go, right? Let's also do Sacred Rebel today. I love this deck. It's very beautiful. It's got great illustrations on it. It's got very deep meaning to it. And we're just going to ask your spirit to give us one message for our Aries energy. The number 1. What message do you have for us today? All right. As above, so below. And let's see what we have. We have 14, going beyond normal. Okay, going beyond normal, and there's also 1 in there, and this also is 14, which equals a 5 in numerology, which is change, a number of change. So some changes I feel like are coming our way. Our Aries people, Aries friends. I particularly don't have any Aries in my chart, but I do have an Aries male that is, what should I say, courting me. So this might be a message even for me to kind of be cognizant of and just kind of see what's going on. But let me just read from the Sacred Rebels, because this is a new deck of mine, and it's got some super deep meaning. But going beyond normal, okay, this is breaking out of your shell. I feel like this is being okay with being quirky, being okay with being different, and embracing the differences that you have. And it says, on the path of life, there are deciding moments where we can choose to go with the mainstream, or we can dare to take a bolder, more authentic and trusting way, even if it seems riskier or less safe. To rely solely on logic and science without incorporating the mysterious and magical is a recipe for an existence that is far too dry. The Sacred Rebel within our hearts will always choose a juicier approach to life. You are currently approaching such a choice point. You could say that the choice is about balance. It is less about choosing to honor either art or science, gardening or architecture, and more about integrating all approaches so that you enhance rather than hinder your life journey. So, okay, someone might be trying to decide, like, this or that, but it's saying both. You can do both. You can do it all, okay? And maybe taking a little bit from this, a little bit from that, and then you incorporate them together and you make something completely different, okay? So it's just like how I have all my decks. You know, I could choose from here, I could choose from here, or I can choose from all of them, or just mix it up and keep it fresh. Okay, being unpredictable sometimes. That's the exciting part of life, is really experiencing life, you know. Today I was laying down quite a bit. I was kind of being a little lazy, and then I got my decks out, and I was like, you know what, this joy card really means to me. I should get out. And I listened to my higher self. I listened to my subconscious, and I was like, get your butt outside. you know. And now I have this recharge, this fire, I guess, this energy about me. And I was clearing my mind and just allowing some more positive ideas and inspiration to overflow in my mind, and getting rid of the negative. Okay, because a lot of us are, there's a lot of heavy energy right now. It's this seasonal time. A lot of people are you know, take, and you know, with Black Friday, a lot of people want to spend, and a lot of people probably don't have money to spend or feeling in lack. But you know what? I decided I'm not even going to do that type of energy. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to make Black Friday what I want it to be. So I completely made it a light Friday. Not a white Friday, but a light Friday. So I had fun today. So I feel like this card is just saying going beyond normal, breaking out of your normal monotony of doing things, you know, doing something that even surprises yourself. Okay. And then when I came home today after being outside, I actually did some art pieces, because sometimes I don't have the oomph to like say I'm going to do this and this, but today I just have all this energy, so I'm just like, let's do it. So my son and I, we created some art pieces, and they actually are beautiful, and maybe I'll show them to you one time. But this is just saying going beyond the normal, and it says placing science or architecture above all else kills off the rebellious heart. Okay, so steadfastly relying on logic, proof of a complete set of plans to measure and dictate outcomes will suffocate the soul. Okay, so this is again also the changing the way the way you think. You know, sometimes we only have this specific outcome to the way our life should go, and this is saying, man, that path, you don't know the path. You're on the path, but you don't know where the path is going to go. And just be excited about that. Be excited that you're alive, you're healthy, and that you're on a path, okay? And just have faith. This new moon energy is about having faith, you know. Gemini are thinkers. It's that Gemini moon, I believe. And it's in Sagittarius sun, I believe, but don't quote me. But I just feel like with the Gemini moon, it's like it's a duality, but it's a one. It's coming together. It's two great minds think alike. Two minds is better than one. And you might have some duality in your chart, like if you have the scales of Libra, if you have the Pisces, two fish, the Gemini, the twins. It's like, you know what? Let's magnify that. Instead of dividing, let's magnify our power, okay? Especially if you guys are becoming more enlightened and you see the light bulb going off. You might have some epiphanies lately, some things that are like, oh, you know what? That's why I do this, or that's why I thought that, or that's what brought me here, you know? Also, I see some buttons. I see a lot of buttons. Maybe someone's going to go into sewing or being a seamstress as well. I also, when I look at this card, I see coins. If you see a coin on the ground, heads up, pick it up. It might bring good luck. I saw one today actually, and I just see coins. I see money. I see abundance. I see putting things together, coming together. And some ideas that you have been floating around in your mind are going to come together, and they're going to be strong because you're going to sew them together with strength, with confidence, and with assuring yourself. You're going to be able to be assured of yourself, you know. And this is not needing anyone else around you to give that to you. It's giving it to yourself. Okay, you know, a lot of us are not with our twin flame or our divine counterpart right now. I know I'm not, but I'm not taking anyone's breadcrumbs. I'm not taking anyone's BS right now. I'm not taking anyone's shortcomings, you know. And a specific Aries person, I'm Pisces, of course, but I have a specific Aries that I have basically like cut off and let go of, and you know, they weren't who they said they were, And, you know, today I did think about them briefly, and sure enough, they just called me about an hour ago, which is funny. So be careful of your thoughts, you guys. You know, right now we can manifest things so much quicker in the third dimension, especially if you're spiritual. It's like lightning, you know. Pew! You know, you think it and then bam, it happens, you know. So just be careful of your thoughts, you guys. Be easy on yourselves, you know. Be careful of who you have and you surround yourself around, because also with Mercury being in retrograde, it's like a lot of the past is going to be coming back around and seeing if you learned your lesson, you know. And just because this Aries person called me doesn't mean that I am going to still accept or, you know, deal with whatever they want to give me. I might listen to them, and I'm not going to be like mean or hateful or anything, because maybe I'm here to help heal them as well. But I'm not going to engage with them, especially sexually or emotionally on a level of loving in a relationship, until I know for sure that they're telling me the truth about things. Okay, so we've got going beyond normal. Okay, and you are special. You are very unique. We are all different. Our fingerprints are a way of telling us that we are all different. We all have a fingerprint, a different blueprint to life. And yes, our paths cross, but we're not all on the same path, you know. So sometimes you just gotta get away from the crowds and just realize that you're meant to be different. And I see the color gold being really special today, so maybe you should be feeling golden. Again, that sun, getting that sun energy, getting that melanin on your skin, you know, and that vitamin D. Okay, let me see if I can pull one card, Spirit. Let's get one chakra card for Aries. Okay, we got it. And what is it? Perfection. Oh my goodness. So, knowing that you're imperfectly perfect. Okay, you're imperfectly perfect. You were made, you were created. Your body, your spirit, your soul is who it is for a reason, and no one is better than you, and you're no better than anyone else. But at the same time, love yourself, love your life. This is a color of red. So the red chakra is the your root, your ground chakra. And I feel like with this here, it says, I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. Okay, so this again to me resonates with how you treat your friends how you want to be treated, you treat others how you want to be treated. And how I was just saying with the Aries male coming towards me, because I'm a Pisces sun, he's an Aries sun. These are new beginnings. Like, I can give you another opportunity to be my friend, but I'm setting boundaries, and I want other people to set boundaries with me too. I want people to just, like, I don't want to just know all about your life on day one. I want to be able to, you know, peel back layers of you just like you're going to peel back layers of me. But I want you to be truthful. I don't want your lies. Your imperfections are what make you perfect, you know. Or if you are portraying yourself as perfect, or someone else is portraying themselves as perfect, then that's when the expectations and a lot of disappointments are going to happen. Okay, so I feel like with that card too, it says, when I am presently, where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Okay, so alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, transformation ahead. Okay, so again, that transformation is happening. You know, we're not perfect, of course, but we have the idea of where we want to protect our heart, and we don't want to keep making the same mistakes again. Practice does make perfect, okay? But again, you don't want to keep making the same mistakes. You can strive for perfection if you want, or near perfection, but practice And now that we've done these cycles again, now it's like, okay, now I'm going to get better about my relationships. My relationships are going to become more genuine. My relationships with myself and others are going to be more truthful, because I'm learning to see the red flags and see the red in the situation before I go all in, okay? It says, are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world, and you will see it. So again, today, like I said, getting outside and seeing the right in the world, and just being taking in the beautiful views of the nature, that really made me feel like how perfect this world is, you know, how perfect nature is. Nature's beautiful, and nature happens for a reason, whether we like it or not. And we, you know, just like the trees that are, you know, half in the water flooded, and, you know, half still peeking out under under a lot of deep water. They're perfect. They were made a certain way to survive. And sometimes we don't have the answers to things, but it's like, you know what? I'm good with that. I'm good with just knowing that there's a higher power that has a bigger reason to why things are the way they are. And sometimes that means just surrendering to just being imperfect. And then that will make you feel like, okay, now my life is perfect, you know? Perfectly imperfect, okay? Or imperfectly perfect, okay? However you want to say it, all right? I hope I'm not confusing you guys. So let's see. Let's look at the goddess cards and see what can we get from our goddesses here, energy here. Spirit, what is my higher self? What is our goddess card here? Okay, so expect a miracle. Oh my goodness. I have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Oh my goodness. Maybe someone's wanting to have a child, or someone's pregnant, and you know, maybe having some complications, and maybe you said some prayer. Maybe you're wanting to have children in the future. I feel like there's a birth of something with the Mother Mary card, and that's Mother Nature as well. Being thankful and just knowing that, you know, sometimes challenges are put in front of us just to see and test our faith, okay? Focus intention on the bottom of the deck, and sacred space, okay? So create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine, okay? So that, again, can be going out in nature. And then keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark, okay? Both at the bottom of the deck when on a split. So I feel like with that is just saying, like, you've asked for help, you've prayed to whoever you pray to, and now it's just that just going to sit back and allow things to happen and unfold naturally, okay? Beautiful card with the Mother Mary, okay? Moving on to our daily. Let's see what we have for our daily message. Spirit, for Aries, what is the daily message for our Aries friends? Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that Aries was going to call me back today, and they did. So you'd be surprised, like, what you can manifest, you guys. My Aries friends, or Aries wherever it's in your chart, you know. And if you're a mutable sign, sometimes you can relate to another sign, because it's like, or even if you're on the cusp, you can relate to another sign, because you just feel like mutable isn't like the strongest, like out of a fit, like the fixed or cardinal signs are. So sometimes if you have Aries anywhere in your chart, sometimes fire is just, it's a powerful, depending on especially where your planets are in alignment. Oh, look, that flew. Light. And remember I just said Black Friday, and then I said Light Friday. So this says, imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how brilliant you truly are. that self-love, you guys. That self-love and just that self-appreciation and just being excited, you know. Get excited about something, you guys. Something you're good at. Get back to doing it. Okay, even if you have to, if it's late tonight, tomorrow, and it's the weekend and you have some free time, use your time to do something that you've been putting off. Do it. And it's going to make you feel so good. You're going to feel this new energy about your hobbies and stuff. Look, and then self-love. The self-love card popped. Okay, so Spirit is with us right now, and I am so thankful that they are helping us with this message. And it's just this self-love. Okay, like attracts like, you know, the law of attraction. So I am loving myself, and that means if this Aries comes towards me, then, or if I go towards this Aries, that we need to have that reciprocation, and we need to take care of our bodies and take care of our minds and our souls, okay? And it says, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul, okay? Roses too, you know, so maybe someone is going to come and give you some roses, or maybe you can buy yourself some roses. I feel like maybe putting some flowers in your home and looking at them, that will also brighten your day. You know, take yourself on a date. You know, I thought about doing that myself. You know, I want to go see a movie. I don't watch TV, but I do like to watch movies. Robin Hood is coming out, and Creed 2 are two movies that I'm interested in going to see. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to ask myself out on a date. You know, I was going to think about going today, and maybe I still will because it's still early here, but possibly tomorrow instead, because I have more free time tomorrow. But I'm just excited, you guys. This is a great reading right now, and it's totally resonating with everything that's been happening today. So I don't, like I said, I don't have Aries in my chart. I don't have Aries or Virgo. Those are the only two zodiac signs I do not have in my natal chart. But sometimes it's nice to, you know, take on some of this energy too, you guys, depending on if you feel like you need a little extra, or you're just wanting to try something different, you know, because with this going beyond the normal, it's like, you know, you might be a Pisces and people might kind of stereotype you as being a Pisces, but get out of that, you know, get out of that energy. Maybe take on some energy, some Aries, okay? Counseling, okay, and healer jumped out. So you're being, you have a spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others, and then you heal with kind words, a wise advice, and an empathetic ear, okay? So this could be me channeling this to you guys, because Spirit's letting you know that I am here to heal, and I'm also here as a counsel, okay? Because how I do my decks is a little bit different from how a lot of other tarot and oracle readers do theirs. I don't always like to get into necessarily like a zodiac sign and just stick with that, even though, you know, you have to title your shows or your videos. But the Spirit is letting you know that I'm a healer, and maybe you're a healer, maybe you're thinking about being a healer, but these are the life deck. I forget the specific name of it. Life purpose deck, okay? And I have been doing oracle and tarot for at least 8 months or so, on and off. I usually do it just for my friends and family, and then I started doing my YouTube channel a few months ago. And this to me is letting you guys know that I can be trusted, and that I'm really here from the kindness and goodness of my heart to help heal you guys with any type of counseling. And that is very true with the counseling card and with the healer card, you know. And I have right here, I am a healer. That's my number one thing, and I'm confident. I am courageous. I am strong. I am abundant, and I am the storm. I'm Blue Storm in my galactic number. So I'm excited, you guys. So I'm hoping that this resonates with you, and you guys feel comfortable coming back to my channel. I don't have a specific way of doing things. I just kind of go with the flow of things, the ebb and flow of things, you know. So you know, if people want to give me feedback or if they have questions, I'm really just here to kind of channel your energy. I'm kind of a one-on-one person, and I'm really good with dates and times. Like I can get really specific. Like people are like really surprised at the days and times that if I'm channeling your energy. And then at the bottom of the deck is protected. So it says you're safe and supported while you change your career. So this to me feels like maybe some Aries with that new moon energy. Maybe you put out to the universe that you want to do something different. Maybe you want to be a healer. Maybe you want to do something in the medical field as well. Or maybe you want to be a therapist or a psychologist or whatever. And I feel like this is saying go ahead and have that ambition and have that confidence to go ahead and do it. Okay, especially if you're going back to school, Aries energies, I feel like, or fire energies, I'll say, you're being protected. So a lot of you don't need to feel insecure about that or feel like your finances aren't going to be in order or be straight, because they will. But you got to believe it. You cannot be living in lack. You cannot be feeling worry and things like that, because that overtakes your mind, and then you end up giving into those fears. And this is not the time to do that. This is a new moon. This is like getting another fresh start, to start over. And do something completely different if that's what you want to do. Be bold, because this is going beyond normal, you know. And sometimes that career change can be a little scary, or a little the unknown of that. It's a little, you know, you're used to the monotony of things, like I said. And if you're wanting a change, this is definitely the time for a change, you know. And what you reap right now, you can sow in a few months, really shortly too, because again, we can manifest things very quickly, okay? As above, so below. And it's the Archangel Michael deck. What do we have here? Have confidence. Look at it, you guys. Have confidence. You're protected. Have confidence. This says, Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. Okay, so this is something that you can say at night. You can speak to Archangel Michael. He's here for us to help protect us while you do make this career change, if that's what you're trying to do, or if you're trying to have, if you're getting a second job. I feel like with the holidays around the corner in Christmas, and you're trying to get some more money coming into your home, I feel like this is saying to have confidence and that you're protected while you do that, okay? And it's not, like I said, it's not a time to be worried or in fear of a situation, because you're protected, and you got your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Source has your back. Divine, benevolent, whatever you want to call that, the higher power of energy, God, whatever you want, however you pray, your prayer, you've already had prayer with the Mother Mary and expecting a miracle, okay? Don't forget that, you guys. And tomorrow you wake up and say, I expect a miracle, okay? Say that every day. Say it every day. Say it every day. Even if it's a small miracle, it's a miracle, okay? And miracles are more common than you think, okay? So maybe you, again, that career change. A lot of us are, you know, went to school to do something, and you're kind of like, do I do this or do that? But like I said, you can do both. You can do both, okay? Now here's the Love Angel deck, or the Romance deck, excuse me. And this says honeymoon, okay? So it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, and again, we're in holiday time, you guys. So this is a time of being around family. I don't feel like this is necessarily an actual romance or romantic relationship, but this is just saying be thankful and be happy and be giving. and then receiving will happen as well, okay? And some of y'all might be going on vacation or taking a trip somewhere and going to see family or friends, or maybe you do have someone in your life, a romantic partner in your life, and you're going to be seeing each other soon. And maybe someone's going to be getting proposed to soon, okay? Especially with Christmas coming around. It's also a big time where people do get proposed to, or do get a wedding ring, and or people are putting engagement rings on layaway, or you know, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like with this card, love is in the air, you guys. Okay, so and then at the bottom of the deck is romantic feelings. So maybe someone is having some romantic feelings, you know. Like I said, I'm even feeling all warm and fuzzy, and I'm not usually a warm and fuzzy person, but it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if you are feeling a certain way about someone, I'm just saying, you know, honeymoon, I'm just saying. But if you're not, this can just mean that this is a time to enjoy your family and